Excellency Mr. Samuel Paninyale, High Commissioner, Ghana High Commission, Mr. Stephanus Botas, Councillor, South African High Commission, Ms. Lelu, summits and forums. India and Africa recognize the need to promote a reciprocally profitable economic development. The India-Africa trade is expected to touch $90 billion during the current year, and between 2005 and 2011, foreign trade between African countries and India has grown at 32% annually. Leading sectors receiving private FDI from India and Africa are infrastructure, telecommunications, IT, energy, and automobiles. Top African exporters to India are Nigeria, South Africa, Angola, Egypt, Algeria, and Morocco, which is 89% of total African exports. Top African export products to India are oil and gas, ores, and gold. The global economic meltdown has highlighted Africa's status as the next big market, poised for unprecedented growth in the coming years. Stock markets across Africa are booming, and funds focusing on sub-Saharan Africa have exploded in the past few years. In fact, with a market capitalization of well over $100 billion, Africa's stock markets are substantially larger than Central Europe and Russia. Than Central Europe and Russia were in the mid-1990s when they opened up to foreign investment.
Point of view, not only with regard to economic issues, but also in international affairs. Africa has 52 votes at the UN. And therefore, if we decide to vote en bloc supporting India, everything that we do, we can achieve it against all interests in the world. So as diplomats, we seek to promote India and Africa relationship because, see, we have all had the same challenges. We have had the same challenges under the British rule. And most of us as Africans have been under British rule. So what we are seeking to promote as diplomats is our unity of purpose at the international level with countries that share our common heritage and aspirations. And for that reason that we call on India to consistently and constantly stretch a hand of brotherhood to Africa so that at the international level we can find our own voice. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the invitation to do. The other thing that I want to talk to you about is that, as I said, Africa has been identified as the next frontier. Believe it or not. Our stocks are getting higher in value. Anytime we sell sovereign bonds, they are oversubscribed. If you come to any African country or come to Ghana, my home country, you will see rapid development that are ongoing by other businessmen from other parts of the world. So why don't you put your hand in the soup while it is hot?
Do business in all 54 countries, better. If you want to do business in just one or two countries, think about expanding that. The sky is a limit. 54 countries, much more better than only one country. Anyway, let me start in saying that thank you to CII, Mr. Chairman, for the opportunity being here today and to share some ideas with you. Also, on behalf of the South African High Commission and my High Commissioner, Mr. Frans Marule, who unfortunately can't be here today, we also would like to express our condolences to India for the passing of your 11th President on Monday evening. I think we were in spirit more than simply just in spirit with India during your mourning period, and I believe it is going to be for 7 days in total. So on behalf of us, our condolences to you. But let's talk about, I'm going to also mention some stats on Africa, but I'm going to start on South Africa. Just a few slides just to see what is South Africa. We are a country on the southern tip of the continent of Africa, country of about 53 million people, a GDP of about 350, 380 billion US dollars. You will see there our GDP composition: primary sector 12%, secondary sector 18%, tertiary sector 69%. Our challenge is economic growth. Inflation 5.7%. We expect this year, last year was about 6.1%. We expect the same for the current year. Exchange rates, $1 about 12.6 rands. Rand is our currency. Whereas the $1 is currently about 63, 64 rupees, and 1 rand is about just over 5 rupees. Our main trading partner is China. India lies number 5.
And this is yes, as we are African, we are supposed to talk as Africa first. Then we come to integration and economic integration blocks, then to my country. So they made my work easy. Now instead of talking Africa again, I'll go straight and talking about United Republic of Tanzania. United Republic of Tanzania is a member of East African Community, which comprises 5 countries, namely Tanzania, which is the largest of all, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, and Burundi. My presentation today, it will take you to the following. Let me talk about the economic overview. Then I will talk why you should invest or do business with Tanzania. I'll let you know about the investment opportunity in Tanzania, investment trends, facilitation services, investment incentive, then I will conclude my presentation. Tanzania contains a total area of more than 900,000 square kilometers. The country will depend much on agriculture. That means more than 40% of GDP is come from agriculture.